Hey everyone, it's Kino here. Welcome to another episode of Living the Yogi's Life, where I share with you the real-world struggles of trying to integrate the yoga values with everyday life. Today I want to share with you an episode that happened to me just yesterday. First of all, I want to say that nothing's ever perfect. We all make mistakes even when we're trying to live the yoga lifestyle, and this is a perfect example of even though when you have your best intentions at heart, sometimes things happen that are beyond your control, and you find yourself going back into patterns from the past even though you don't really mean to. Yesterday I got into a little car accident, just a small little fender bender, nothing more than scratches, but what happened after was really kind of the episode that really made me reflect on the yoga lifestyle. Right after it happened, the girl who I had the accident with, she got out of the car and started hitting my car and telling me that it was my fault and everything, and I got actually really scared, and she said, "I'm calling the cops right now," and I said, "Please, don't, we can work this out, it's just some scratches." Anyhow, she demanded on calling the cops, and finally when the police came, they said to her the same thing: "Hey, why don't you guys just work it out? It's really just a few scratches." Finally, when the police officer told her, she was able to calm down, and then we came to a peaceful resolution. So like this, accidents happen. I wish that it didn't happen. I wish that we didn't have that little fender bender yesterday, but we did. Whose fault it was? Who can really tell? That's the first thing the police officer said. You guys are both at fault. I think that's actually more the truth than in any argument that you have with anyone, any little accident, any altercation you get into. Both parties are really to blame on some level. I mean, are we ever really completely free of blame? Are we ever really as innocent as we'd like to think we are? No, at least I'm not anyway. So here's the takeaway from that. First of all, accidents happen. How you respond to them will show how far or how little you've walked along the yoga path. Number two, when things happen, it's not in your interest to hold on to vengeance or hold on to spite. So in this particular situation, before the police came, I asked this woman, "Hey, what do you want?" And she said, "I want to make you suffer. I want to make you pay because you're at fault." And I thought, when I said to her immediately, "Well, I'm sorry, I'm happy to pay for the car. It's just a few scratches. I just wanted the situation to go away, to be honest with you." But she said, "No, I want to see you suffer." So I said, "Well, I'll have to wait for the police." And now this made me think, vengeance. What is the purpose of trying to extract justice upon someone else? I always thought justice is really something that we don't have the sight to see. Traditionally it's like if you hold on to anger, anger harms the person who harbors it more than the one that it's directed against. Vengeance is its own punishment to those who seek it. So if you're holding on to past negativity, you're holding on to anger, especially if you're trying to seek, punitive action against someone that you believe to be a wrongdoer in your life, take a moment, let it go. It's harming you more than anyone else. When you're in an altercation, focus on the peaceful solution. Focus on the solution, not the problem. So many people spend years of their life focusing on all the problems. I'll tell you one way that I've learned to live a more peaceful life is to focus on the solution, focus on the resolution that I want. Now, anytime I get into a situation that's less than ideal, usually the first thing that comes up for me is I want peace, and almost peace at all costs, sometimes to my own harm, and that's something that I also have to watch out for. That for me, peace is such a high value that sometimes I'm willing to sacrifice so much in order to keep the peace that I need to watch that a little bit in myself. Now, here's the lesson of the yoga lifestyle. You're going to meet an endless sea of small little accidents and small little altercations and small little things that aren't going to go your way despite your best intentions. Respond to those with presence, seek the peaceful solution, drop the negativity, and focus on the present, focus on coming to a peaceful accord with those around you. And in this way, we'll be able to breathe, take a breath, and share more love in the world. Here's some of the things that I think about. We don't even realize how short our lives are. Sometimes I get a glimpse of that, like how short our lives really are. And the thing that really strikes me is how much of the time do we waste on negativity? How much of the time do we waste being angry at the people that we love? How much of the time do we spend in anger when all it takes is just to let it go and to open our heart so that we can cherish the moments in our life with the people that we love? I'm sorry I'm getting a little choked up here, but this really means something to me. I feel like in every chance that you get, share love with yourself, with the people who are around you, because in the blink of an eye, your life will be gone, and all you have left is all the love that you shared. Not all of the pain and not all of the suffering, that's there. But all you're going to take with you from this life in your spirit is all of the love that you shared. So when you wake up in the morning and you see your family, and you wake up in your morning and you see your friends or anyone that means something to you, let all the negativity go. Love them, hug them, give them a kiss, tell them that you love them. Let it all go. Not just to your family members, but to the whole world. I really started to think yesterday, if someone could lose their calm so much over a few scratches on a car, how are we ever supposed to have peace on earth? And this is why I believe that if we all begin to practice yoga, we'll leave the world a more peaceful place, because in a situation like this, we could all focus on what is the most peaceful solution. Let our own personal emotions and our own personal attachments and aversions just be pushed aside. We can be stronger. We can be those people in the world. That's why I practice yoga, and that's why I hope you're inspired to do your practice too. Namaste.